Good night, sweetheart. All my prayers are for you. Good night, sweetheart. I'll be watching over you. Tears and parting may make us forlorn, but with the dawn, a new day is born.
Thought I might go into work today. You know, see how it goes. See how Ron is. Yeah, I think I'll chance it for a couple of hours.
Hang the flags out.
And come on, Yvonne, I'm looking for a bit of encouragement here. I've been ill.
Yes, so you've said. Right, I'm off to work. Yes, I think I'll chance it for a couple of hours.
Well, just because it's mental and not physical, you think I'm making it up?
No, I think you're dragging it out. You know, it's a good job one of us can go to work, isn't it? I mean, what if something happened to me? Where would we be then?
Well, you're not ill, are you?
No, I'm not ill.
What? What's wrong?
Oh, this isn't the right time.
Yvonne, tell me.
I'm late.
You're late?
Yes, I'm late.
Well, you better get going then, ain't it? Not my fault.
Gary, this is both our fault.
No, you set the alarm and you were trying to do it. Oh. Well, you mean that late? How late?
A week, 10 days.
Yeah? Well, that's long, is it? Or is that short?
Well, we were sort of trying, weren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, why aren't we jumping for joy and opening bottles of champagne?
Well, you know, it's like you said, it's only been 10 days. And you've gone that long before, haven't you?
Oh, Gary, I'm late.
Yeah, I think we've established that.
No, for work. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, but you have gone this long before, haven't you?
No.
Give us a clue. Is it animal, vegetable or mineral?
It's Yvonne. She's...
Getting fat?
No. She's...
Ah, the penny drops. The fair Yvonne is with child.
Yes. Well, no. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's only been 10 days.
Oh, is that late? Or late?
Well, as far as I can gather, it's sort of early late. What are you going to do, Ron?
I think you've already done it, haven't you? You've passed on the baton, as it were. You're panting at the side of the track as Yvonne thunders down the home straight. Well done, that man.
Ron, I am freaking petrified. I know we were trying for one, but I can't have a kid. What about Phoebe? Yvonne and me aren't exactly hitting it off at the moment. How am I supposed to cope with a baby? It's a nightmare, Ron. It's a bloody nightmare.
Just a shot in the dark. But do I detect a slight lack of enthusiasm about the happy event?
I'm no good with kids. Oh, my God, it might be a girl. It might be a girl, mightn't it, Ron?
Yeah.
Well, that's even worse. If it was a boy, I'd know how to deal with it. You know, I've been there, I've done that, I know how they work. If it was a boy, I could chuck a ball and it'd run after it.
It'd run after it? We are talking about a child, not a wire-haired terrier.
Call me Daddy. I'll have to push it on a swing, read it bedtime stories.
Oh, no. Hold these, will you? Martin, who packed the Wilson stuff?
Congratulations, it's a girl. It's a lot, Ron.
Tonight, as always here at BBC Sport, we're bringing you all the best dishes from the British sporting kitchen. And when you hear this evening's menu, I think you'll agree that any other dishes will not be necessary. We'll be talking to the possible future captain of the England Rugby 15, live by satellite from his millionaire beach retreat in Florida, and asking, is rugby union still an amateur game? We're going down under for the latest in cricket, across the water for golf. The first football, and there's just 20 minutes to go before the final whistle blows on tonight's football feast at Wembley. England versus Germany. We've got the whole match coming up later, exclusively here on BBC. Officially, it's a friendly, of course, but can there ever be a friendly between these two old enemies? And the question is, can England manage the unthinkable? Can they beat Germany?
Yeah, well, we have done it before,
as
mate.
expected, Seaman, Jones, Lasso, Adams and Pallister, Ince, Barnes, Lee and Letitia, Wright and Shearer. With Wise,
Stupid.
Pearce
Yvonne will
and
be
Sheringham
back in a couple
on
of
the
hours. You
bench.
couldn't possibly...
German team is formidable. In goal, Gerhard Spatz. And if he's a bit slow to react this evening, we shouldn't be too surprised. He spent most of last night in a Berlin hospital, attending the birth of his first child. More of that
Give me
later.
a break.
First in cricket.
Gary, what are you having?
Oh, just a half a bit of Reg. Can't stop long. Where's Phoebe?
Powder in her nose. You been watching International then?
Pardon me?
The friendly at Wembley. England versus Scotland.
Oh, right. There's a match on, is there?
Well, not now. This afternoon, of course. Can't play football in the dark, can you? Mind you, game's not what it was. Too much money in it, if you ask me.
Oh, no, that's true. Look at those transfer fees. It's ridiculous.
I know. I mean, look at that bloke that Spurs bought before the war. Do you know how much they're paying him?
No? How much, Reg?
£8.17 and 6 a week. Ain't a free supply of dubbing. And he's hardly old enough to shave. Where's it all going to end? That's what I want to know.
10,000 a week suing each other in opening nightclubs.
You can joke about it if you want, but I'm being serious.
Hello, Gary. Didn't expect to see you in here tonight. I thought you'd be on duty.
No, just popped out for an hour. Somebody's got to mind the shop.
Well, that reminds me. Reg, when the dray men come on Tuesday, no shorts, all right?
I have got some standards, Phoebe. I don't even wear shorts when me and the missus go to Clacton.
I mean to drink. They get one pint each, and that's that. I won't be here, but I shall be watching over you, OK?
Message received and understood.
You going somewhere?
Ever such a long way away. Buckinghamshire.
That far?
Oh, it's only for a couple of days. I'm going to see my cousins. They've been evacuated to the country. Poor little souls. Mum and Dad died during the Blitz. Yeah. Really looking forward going to Buckinghamshire.
But I think, I mean, it's just a guess, but I think you're a little bit worried about going to Buckinghamshire.
No, honest, all that countryside be nice. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, come with me, Gary. I'm a city girl. I like streets and brick walls. I like to feel the pavement underneath my feet. Do you know they have animals in the country?
Yes, so that was a possibility.
And bats and owls and things that fly into your hair at night.
Phoebe, I'm not a natural history expert, but I think the chances of an owl flying into your hair, even in Buckinghamshire, is pretty remote.
Oh, come with me, Gary. It's only for a couple of days. What'd you say?
Couple of... No, I can't, Phoebe. People would find out.
No, they wouldn't. We could say we were married, you know. Mr. and Mrs. Sparrow. Imagine, just you and me, and all that country air, alone, like we've never been alone. There's lots of things you can do in the countryside you can't do here.
Like what?
You know.
I must admit, the proposition does have its attractions.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you mind you don't start a stampede, Reg? Anyway, I've got to go. Love you and leave you, Phoebe.
No, you don't. No, you leave me, but you never love me, not properly. You know what I mean?
It won't always be like this, Phoebe.
Oh, yeah? So when's it going to change, then?
Buckinghamshire? Right, Reg?
Warm in here, isn't it, Reg?
And so we're moving now into the very last minute of this thrilling game. It's been a real roller coaster of a match, but can there possibly still be another shock in store?
What shocks? What's happened?
Attack again. Shearer bearing down on this beleaguered German defence. Surely there's nothing else left to happen in this truly extraordinary game. Still Shearer. Across there to Letitia. Forward to Shearer again. He's onside. Only Gerhard Spatz to beat. And it's all over, and the final whistle greets a scoreline that will surely reverberate around the world of football.
Oh, over then.
Yeah.
Good match.
Yeah. Very good.
What happened?
It's difficult to explain unless you're an expert.
How do you?
No, I dozed off.
Oh, Gary, come here.
Oh, we enjoyed ourselves, did we?
Hey, I'm not drunk. I've been on mineral water all night. It's best not to drink in my condition, don't you think?
Oh, that, yeah.
Oh, I really want it, you know, Gary. I wasn't sure this morning, and then this afternoon I was, and then I went off the idea, and now I'm just...
Well, get the idea. So it's still green for go, then? And you're pleased?
Oh, it's going to be great, Gary. It's going to be the making of us. This is what we needed.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and see my mum at the weekend and tell her the news.
Do you want me to come?
What do you want to?
Did the early Christians have a choice? Well, I've never felt really welcome there since that incident with our Yorkshire Terrier. I was supposed to know it slipped under the flying mode.
Well, I'm away. Why don't you try and do a little bit more than sitting here being Mr. Couch Potato?
What do you mean?
Well, get out and about, you know, dig the garden, plant some bulbs, go for a walk in the countryside.
Well, if you insist.
Oh, isn't this great, Gary?
Great. It would have been a damn sight lovely if there'd been a taxi at the station.
Oh, my God. Oh.
It's a cow. Big thing with horns. You know, where the milk comes from.
Silly. I knew what it was.
No, you didn't.
I heard that. I just wasn't expecting cows to be hiding behind that hedge.
Well, they did think about keeping them on the roads, but it never really caught on.
Oh, this map must be out of date, Gary. M25, what's that?
There's a road, which isn't a building.
Oh, here. We're on holidays.
Sheep. Big woolly thing? Makes a sort of barring noise?
I know that. It's the noises they make I'm not used to. Come here. Do you think the sheep will mind if we share their fields?
Well, better not. They're not used to the sort of noises we make, are they? Well, better be getting along, eh?
I thought you said we were nearly there, Gary.
Well, I'm nearly there, according to this map.
According to your map, we were nearly there 2 hours ago.
Would you look at that?
Oh, look at those ducks.
Yeah.
Be lovely with a bit of bread sauce.
Somebody always has to spoil it, don't they?
Oh, isn't it lovely, Gary?
That'll be ever so handy for the M25.
Look at you. You have got so big.
He likes his food, does our Peter?
Have you heard from Mum and Dad?
No, I haven't, sweetheart. They're still away. Here, I want you to say hello to someone. This is Gary. He's my husband. That's right, isn't it, Gary?
Yes, that's right. He's my husband.
And I'm his wife.
How long have you been married now, then?
6 months.
Can't be that long.
2 months.
Make it 6.
6.
Well, whatever you say. I'll put you in the big bedroom across the hall.
Well, go on then. Say hello to the kids.
Hello there. Very pleased to meet you. Schoolwork going all right, is it?
Gary, they are just kids.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Uncle Harry!
Oh, no, I'm on the ropes. Oh, the winner. Princess, will you marry me?
Right.
You might. Is that it? You might marry me?
Okay, then.
Okay. Who wants it?
Peter, you share it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Sorry, I just came to see if the old lady had any eggs. Harry Meadows.
Phoebe, Bamford, Sparrow. This is Gary.
You're American.
Gary.
Well, he is, I can tell.
Well, I thought we'd have to get involved sooner or later, so...
Later rather than sooner, as usual. So, when can we expect the rest of you?
It's just a matter of time.
Gary's my husband.
Yes, that's right. I'm her husband.
So what do you do, Gary?
Oh, you know, bits and bobs. Play the piano. Yeah, I'm pretty good at tickling the old ivories.
What do you do?
I'm flight navigator with one of the bomber crews at the airbase. Just came back from a flight over the Baltic. Took a lot of flack. Came back on one engine. So what do you play on the piano then?
Well, you know, stuff.
Stuff?
Yeah, well, I think I'd better go and have a wash and brush up. Phoebe, you coming?
In a minute.
Don't you want to wash and brush up?
No, not really.
You can watch me shaving.
Why would I want to watch you shaving?
Because you're my wife, darling.
Oh, yeah. I'll be along in a minute. Darling.
You've been married long?
Oh, you know. Sort of.
Yeah. Listen, I don't want you to think I'm... But if you need anything, I can get things maybe you find difficult. Stockings and stuff.
Oh, no. Gary sees me all right in that department.
Yeah? I don't suppose there's any other department I can help with.
Overpaid, over sexton over here.
Pardon me?
Oh, sorry, that particular phrase hasn't become popular yet, has it? Still, give it time.
Gary, what have you come back for?
Your case, darling.
What's that?
What do you think it is? It's a can of shaving foam.
Shaving foam?
You mean you don't have shaving foam in America?
Hell no, we use a shaving stick.
Oh, that old thing. No. Over here, well, some of us, we use this. Well, let me demonstrate.
Say.
That's impressive, eh? And that's what an Englishman does when he gets up in the morning.
Well, hell, I'm impressed. Listen, the guys at the base, we're having a party for all the kids in the area tomorrow. Maybe you'd like to come?
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Well, yes, I think my wife and I may be able to fit that into our social diary. Isn't that right, darling?
Great, about 5, yeah? Catch you later.
Bye, Harry. You don't like him, do you, Gary?
I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird.
Come on, Peter. I raced to the big bed.
I think it's going to rain, you know. Maybe we should go back, forget this party thing.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. Nothing wrong with me. Perfectly fine and normal.
Oh, says you. Look, Gary, you're not worried about Harry, are you? I came here to be with you.
Yeah. Says you.
Oh, well, it wasn't me that didn't want to last night.
Hey, meaning what?
Meaning it wasn't me that didn't want to last night. You turned away, remember? I fancy you rotten, and I know you feel the same way about me too, so why didn't you want to? You've waited long enough.
Look, this isn't the time or the place.
Well, it is for me.
Well, what if you know what happened?
Gary, sometimes you have to do what your heart tells you. It was only a cow, Gary. Wasn't it?
You're getting better. Come on then, kids. Let's go to the naffy.
Peter, would you slow down? It's not a race, though. Sally, Peter, you're not hungry, sweetheart? Oh, come on. Now, don't look so blanch, huh? Cheer up.
Phoebe. And for Madame, thank you very much. Come along, please, drink up. I have a lot of other customers to see, you know. This is a very busy cafe. Well, if you're going to be like that, you leave me no alternative. You see, I tell Absibil, but you never come eat in this establishment again, okay? Hey, come on. Just want to smile. Doesn't have to be a very big smile. Just a little smile. Thank you.
Official photographer, shilling a shot for the kids.
Oh, right. You'll have to send it on. We're only here for the weekend.
Boys at the base will do it up tonight. You'll have it before you leave.
Take one of Gary for me, please.
So I thought, well, somebody's got to stop Hitler. So I volunteered.
That's awfully brave, Harry.
Oh, hey, you people went through the Blitz.
Only a few fireworks going on.
Still, you've got your family. That's what's important.
I haven't got any family.
I meant your husband.
Oh, Gary.
Oh, yeah. He's my husband, that's right.
Listen, Harry, I think you're ever so good looking.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know quite how to say this.
But you're in love with Gary.
Yeah. It's that simple.
I guess a piano player is a pretty high flyer compared with somebody who's risking his life for democracy on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, but he's got ever such a kind heart, Harry.
I just hope it happens to me one day.
Oh, it will. You just take care with all that flying and everything.
Am I missing something?
Nothing. Harry was saying how much he fancied me, and I was telling him that I think he's ever so good looking, but I'm in love with you.
Right.
Phoebe's been telling me you spent some time in the States.
Yeah, New York. And,
New York, my hometown.
Very briefly in New York. Ever so briefly, really, when you think about it. No, Hollywood is my town.
Hollywood. My sister lives in Hollywood. Where were you living?
Where does she live?
Beverly Hills.
Oh, that's where you had that apartment of yours, wasn't it, Gary?
Well, there and thereabouts, you know. Phoebe, would you like a dance?
No, where was this apartment?
Well, it was, Hollywood Boulevard, near Sunset Strip, you know, just where it crosses, Baywatch and Malibu Beach.
You know my sister?
No, I don't think so.
I was going to say, you know my sister is always saying, Harry, you really must come visit with us, but I've never been.
Oh, thank God. Well, I mean, you really must go. It's great. You'd love it.
Do you want to dance?
Yes, I would like that. I'd like that very much.
A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Reverend Green and his wonderful world of magic.
Next stop, the London Palladium.
Okay, who's going to entertain us next? Come on, folks, don't be shy.
What are you waiting for? Go on, up you go.
No, I don't want to show up the rest of them.
You're not Frank Sinatra yet, Gary Sparrow. Go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Sparrow!
I'd like to dedicate a song to a very special lady. In fact, I'd like her to join me up on stage.
He's not talking about me, sweetheart. Go on, up you go. Yeah, go on.
To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of a hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there, running my hands through her hair, both of us thinking.
Well, you're a changed man. What came over you?
I don't know. Was it all right?
I'd have thought that was obvious.
Never seen you like that before.
No, well, try not to behave like that in the public bar of the Royal Oak.
What would Reg say?
I don't. Don't be rude. What made you change your mind?
I love you, Phoebe.
Gary, you don't have to say anything. We both wanted to.
No, look at you. The softness of your hair. The sweetest smile. That honest innocence.
I think the honest innocence may have just taken a bit of a bashing. I do love you, Gary.
Look, Phoebe, you and me, you know, it's not going to be easy.
Well, what is?
Well, you know I'm going to have to go away a lot.
I know, Gary. Ever since you walked into the pub last year, you've been the only thing that's kept me going.
Phoebe.
I know you have to go away a lot, but I'm one of the lucky ones. I'll see much more of my fella than most women do while this war goes on, and while it does, Gary, I'll settle for whatever bits of your time I can have. After that, who knows, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? One of our brave boys back after another perilous mission to free Europe from tyranny?
Gary, I know that sound better than anyone that's a German bomber.
Okay. So it's one of Goering's goons limping back to Deutschland with his tail between his legs. No, don't worry. He won't be interested in bombing an open field in Buckinghamshire, would he?
Well, that wasn't a bloody cow, was it?
Hiya.
Hi.
How's your mum?
Oh, you know, same as ever. She's had a new kitchen put in.
Yeah? Always said she had a big mouth.
Gary, don't start. Where did you get this?
What? Oh, yeah, I did what you said, you know, I had a day in the country. Found that in a bric-a-brac shop. It's only 50p.
Pretty little girl.
Yeah, she is. Was. Listen, I've been thinking about the baby. I think you're right. I think it's a good idea. Yvonne? What's wrong? False alarm?
Yeah. It's just me being stupid and jumping the gun.
Oh, not at all.
It's what we need to be a family.
Well, we've got plenty of time.
Still. More fun trying again, eh?
Yeah.
What would you like? A little girl or a little boy?
Little girl, I think.
Good night, sweetheart. Sleep will banish sorrow. Good night, sweetheart. Till we meet tomorrow. Dreams and hold you. In memory I'll hold you. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
How much they paying him?
No, how much, Reg?
£8.17 and 6 a week. And a free supply of dubbing. And he's hardly old enough to shave. Where's it all going to end? That's what I want to know.
10,000 a week suing each other in opening nightclubs.
You can joke about it if you want, but I'm being serious.
Hello, Gary. Didn't expect to see you in here tonight. I thought you'd be on duty.
No, just popped out for an hour. Somebody's got to mind the shop.
Oh, that reminds me. Reg, when the dray men come on Tuesday, no shorts, all right?
I have got some standards, Phoebe. I don't even wear shorts when me and the missus go to Clapton.
I mean to drink. They get 1 pint each and that's that. I won't be here, but I shall be watching over you, OK?
Message received and understood.
You going somewhere?
Ever such a long way away. Buckinghamshire.
That far?
Oh, it's only for a couple of days. I'm going to see my cousins. They've been evacuated to the country. Poor little souls. Mum and Dad died during the Blitz. Yeah. Really looking forward going to
Baywatch. And beach.
You know my sister?
No, I don't think so.
I was going to say, you know my sister is always saying, Harry, you really must come visit with us. But I've never been.
Oh, thank God. Well, I mean, you really must go. It's great. You'd love it.
Do you want to dance?
Yes, I would like that. I'd like that very much.
A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for Reverend Green and his wonderful world of magic.
Next stop, the London Palladium.
Okay, who's going to entertain us next? Come on, folks, don't be shy.
What are you waiting for? Go on, up you go.
No, I don't want to show up the rest of them.
You're not Frank Sinatra yet, Gary Sparrow. Go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Sparrow!
Gary. Wasn't it?
You're getting better. Come on then, kids. Let's go to the naffy.
Peter, will you slow down? It's not a race, though. Sally, Peter? You're not hungry, sweetheart? Oh, come on. I don't look so blunt, Cheer up.
Phoebe. And for Madame, thank you very much. Come along, please, drink up. I have a lot of other customers to see, you know. This is a very busy cafe. Well, if you're going to be like that, you leave me no alternative. You see, I tell Absibil, but you never come eat in this establishment again, okay? Hey, come on. Just want to smile. Doesn't have to be a very big smile. Just a little smile. Thank you.
Official photographer, shilling a shot for the kids.
Oh, right. You'll have to send it on. We're only here for the weekend.
Boys at the base will do it up tonight. You'll have it before you leave.
Take one of Gary for me, please.
So I thought, well, somebody's got to stop Hitler. So I volunteered.
That's awfully brave, Harry.
Oh, hey, you people went through the Blitz.
Only a few fireworks going off.
Still, you've got your family. That's what's important.
I haven't got any family.
I meant your husband.
Oh, Gary. Oh, yeah. He's my husband, that's right. Listen, Harry, I think you're ever so good looking.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't know quite how to say this.
But you're in love with Gary.
Yeah. It's that simple.
I guess a piano player is a pretty high flyer compared with somebody who's risking his life for democracy on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, but he's got